Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Akmal Afif, and this is the presentation of 3 journal related to business ethics. Before that, I want to give the meaning of business ethics. Business ethics refer to the standards for morally right or wrong conduct in business. The terms ethics is derived from the Greek word ethos, which means character, spirit and attitudes of a group of people or culture. Either a person who doing a business or a company, both must have ethics. Business ethics are critical to the survival of businesses in a variety of country and areas. Several studies can be mentioned in some articles are found. Article 1 written by Peter F. Drucker titled that What is Business Ethics talk about the meaning of business ethics. Peter F. Drucker said that business ethics is rapidly become the in subject, replacing yesterday's social responsibility. He also said business ethics is now being taught in Department of Physiology, business schools and theological seminaries. There are countless seminars on it. Speeches, article, conference and books, not to mention the many years attempt to write business ethics into the law. In this article, they also talk about business ethics and the Western traditions. They said no sense about the moralists of Western tradition. It is because the authorities on ethics disagree on what constitutes the ground on morally even they divine human nature or the need of society. They also said in article about a dual standard about business ethics denies. They said that business ethics is not ethics at all. It is immoral or illegal if done by ordinary folk, if done by business. Compared to Article 1 talk about the meaning of business ethics, Article 2 talk about what is the problem in business ethics. The topic What's the Matter with Business Ethics, written by Andrew Stark, discuss more about recent boom in business ethics. Come a curious irony, which is the more attracted the discipline become in business school, the more bewildering it appears to actual managers. Andrew Stark said over 500 business ethics courses currently taught on America campus. It is 90% of the nation's business school provide training in the area, and at least 16 business ethics research center are now in operation, and endowed chair in business ethics have been established at Georgetown, Virginia, Minnesota and a number of other prominent business schools. But he suspected business ethics is biggest non-relevant relevant for most managers. In this article, Andrew Stark gave the reason why managers should be ethical. He said ethical manager is a process of anticipating both the law and the market, and for some business reason, business ethics have two basic problem with the elected self-interest answer to the question of why managers should be ethical. First, they disagree that ethical behavior is always in a company best interest. However, second, they object that even when doing good in the company best interest, acts motivated by such self interest really cannot be ethical. Last but not least, Andrew Stark also talk about mistake and missed opportunity, and business ethics are too general too theoretical. So we move to Article 3, talk about what's the ethics in 21st century. The article, The Role of Ethics in 21st Century Organization, written by Jenny Grigoropoulos, discuss and debate subject in today corporate and business world, as well as in educational and academic circles. In this article, they talk about why the participle of ethics necessary and significant. They said ethics are neither a luxury nor an option. Business ethics is a set of principles that guides business practices to reflect a concern for society as a whole while pursuing profit. In this article too, they will talk about what's happened when ethics is not implemented. They said designing and implementing ethical program in today corporate and business world can be challenging, especially given the degree of corruption in society and loose values and principle governing the intention and action of people regardless of position and responsibility. When the organizational environment supports its employees and guide them to the attentive toward the welfare of all stakeholders, whether internal or external, all party involved benefit. Employee and administration together work toward common goals and objectives, being guided by the shared mission and vision. Lastly, this article more talk about what ethics can give us at the present time compared to last article. I have reviewed more general about ethics. Lastly, the conclusion is ethics are important in business and our life. We need ethics to make a good leader and successful organizations. After review 3 article, I can conclude that the role of a leader is a complex and multifaceted one. Either he or she must also integrate ethical practice in their organization to make their business going well. That's all for me, Akmal Afif. Thank you.